Hey guys, how you doing? Dan here. I'm back up here again. We're doing our research. We're back up here with the team. The reason I'm doing this one particular video is because the last video I told you that there was other shelters here. There was 4, and I showed you a couple. Here's the other 2 I wanted you to see. And keep it in mind that these are actually being constructed. They're still in the making of being constructed. Okay, these are built by Sierra Sasquatches. Now, I already showed you 2. I have to show you the other ones. That way you understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to put something together here for you. Okay, so Garland's going to go ahead and give you a shot of this one shelter. And as you can see, they've taken these pines, and like the other ones, they've actually bent them over to a bow. See how they're bowed? And they broke this. They snapped this one, and they pushed it over here. Now this top one, they just put that up there. That's like a main beam. There's also a center post. I'm going to take you inside here in a second. Now back over here is the 4th one. There's the 4th shelter. I'll get out of the way so Garden can give you a good shot of it. Now, come along with me, and right here, this here is where the doorway, this is where the entrance will be. Come on here, Dar. We're going to go right inside. Now I'm inside. This is the doorway. Now, you see how much room you got? See how much room you got? See the height? This would accommodate when you're 7+ foot tall. Garland's going to show you up the top of the center. Here's the center post right here. Now you get a good idea. It's almost like a hut. Now look at this. See this bold tree? See how it's bold? Look where they got it. Now it's interlocked down here. And just like this one here. This is bowled up in there, and look where this is going. They got that locked up in there. So, as you can see, you got a hell of a lot of room in here. What they're starting to do, see, winter's coming up. Now, I think I've mentioned to you before, September, October, November, the most active months of the year with Sasquatch. 2 reasons. 1, they're getting ready for winter. Winter's going to hit up here in, probably about 4 or 5 weeks that we get the snows. They know this. They've been going around gathering green pine cones. And what they're going to do, they'll end up chowing down on them when the snows hit. So they're gathering up food, they're foraging for food and stuff now, and now they're going to start finishing up their structures. One down over here, we found some fresh green pine needles that they're going to start putting a roof up on the sides and whatever. But, and to show you how much room you do have in here, Jason, come here a second.
Did you see this? There's a hollow stump right here with a ton of pine cones in it.
Let me see. Come here, guys. Look down in here. They're storing the pine cones. You see what I'm talking about?
And in the hill too.
Yeah, they're all over here. They're getting ready for the winter. They will be using this shelter. So, but to give you an example how big this shelter really is, come here. Now, this is how big, get the concept how big this is. There's Garland on the camera. Here's me. This is Jason. And Jason, you're what, 6'2"?
6'3", yeah.
6'3"? He's 6'3". Look at the room he still has. This is what I'm talking about, guys.
Huge.
Trying to say that I'm short.
So they have a lot of room. Now,
You're extra medium.
now I'm going to take you back out. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
Good eye, Jason.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
He's getting observant.
Yeah.
Give another shot of that, G.
That's cool.
Look how this one's bent and that one right behind the camera was stuck right in the ground.
Yep.
Right in there.
Now, you got to check this out. Look it. I've been doing this research for a long time now, okay? I know this is going to sound a little freaky, maybe almost unbelievable. But I need you to do this. For once, I want you to get outside of that circle. Think outside the box, okay? Be open-minded. Okay, now that I got you there, okay? Are you out of the box? You're thinking open-minded? Okay, here's the deal. There could be a possibility, all right? A possibility. And I have to say this, guys, because my research is leading me to this point, okay? Now, I've already explained to you the origins of Sasquatch, particularly the Sierra Sasquatch, okay? I've already told you where his origin was. And which goes back about 350,000 years ago, okay? Now that I got you back 300,000 years ago, one of his origins was Erectus, okay? And I don't mean to stop talking right now, but we got a couple. There is one or two squatches right over here to our left, and they're not shy about letting us know they're there, because you see we're messing around where we shouldn't be messing around. All right, they're watching us right now. We're going to do a camp out here tonight, so I'm going to have another video for you guys. Okay, it'll be a night one. Now, anyway, back to the topic. What I had just showed you, okay, in this vicinity right here, in this one circle, I'm talking about a circumference of maybe within 500 feet of a circumference, there is 4 shelters, 4 of them, all right, which indicates a group, without a doubt. Now, this is the most uncanny part.
Those are later.
300,000 years ago, Erectus and even Egaster did the same thing. Built the exact same shelters. The exact same. You see, what it came down to is if they couldn't find a cave or a cavern somewhere they can get into the ground, they had no choice, so they built shelters above the ground, okay? And so in this area, there is no place they could really get into the ground. So it's common sense, they're going to build shelters above the ground. But the most uncanny part of it is this, and I've told you this before. This species of Sierra Sasquatch has the identical same traits as early humans did 300,000 years ago. How is this? How is that possible? Think about it. How the hell is that possible? Because it's not supposed to be that way. Okay? But the fact is, it is that way. I just showed you. Now, here's the other clincher. Of my own personal knowledge, I have not known or seen anything that's been put out at all that has 4 shelters the size of these in one particular area. We got movement.
That's tree breaks. Yeah.
Do you hear the tree breaks?
Yep.
He's walking.
Is he walking?
Yeah, he's walking.
Put that log back over there. Put it back on there.
There it is. Yeah, I know. That's a log. Yeah, if we move something, put it back so they know for its respect.
They're kind of watching us, see, because we found one of their food stashes, okay, and they're definitely getting ready for winter. And also too, when you hear a lot of talk in say in these particular months, September, October, November,
That was loud.
yeah, that was. You get a lot of more vocalization. Because they're also, I believe, that those particular months is also time for mating season. And I believe the louder vocalizations that when some people do hear, those are males. Those are males. They're looking for females. Now, here's the other thing I was going to get across to you. Now, like I said, I hope you're still outside the box, open-minded. Because I'm going to tell you something, all of this is telling me, and this is all coming out of the past. How could it be possible that the species of a Sasquatch could have the same traits as the Egaster and Erectus did 300,000 years ago? How can that be? It can't be, but here it is. What I'm suggesting is this. There is, and I repeat, there is a slight little possibility that maybe, just maybe, I believe, that maybe from Erectus or Egaster, some survived from extinction. And I believe this is possible. This is possible. You see, because I have a hard problem of grasping why the Sierra Sasquatch is identical to that time period. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me because it shouldn't make sense, but yet it does. That's the conclusion I'm at right now. So, it's a damn good possibility. It could be true. All right? One of these days, we'll find out. But, and I think I've told you before, because the fact of the matter is, they build the exact same shelters. They pronounce their habitat exactly the same. They eat the exact same foods. Everything about the two different species are the same. That's why I came up with this conclusion. And so, that's where we're at right now, okay? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'm going to cut this loose right
Tell
now.
Jason he's got to stay back here tonight for 3 hours by himself. With no flashlight.
Right.
I had a flashlight
That's his initiation.
and one pepperoni stick
Right. Right.
You can't
Sasquatch
eat it.
stick.
You have to hold it out.
Right.
out of the package.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll give you one flare. That's it.
Right.
We'll be in the
Come
truck.
and
We'll
get
be in the
it.
truck down the road.
Right.
Guys, we're going to go ahead and cut you loose. We're going to grab a bite to eat in our camp. We're going to get ready for tonight and get everything set up. And we'll be doing some night filming. And till then, I'll see you tonight. Hope you like this video. Gotta go.